Hey guys, episode 26, and I want to talk about Tim and Sarah, obviously.
I had one weekend, one night.
You had the first 3 weeks when you're calling in sick to him and cancelling dates.
Now, poor Tim, he has been forced to stay in the experiment an extra week because Sarah, she clearly couldn't let go. She had to, keep him on there longer because she wants to have more airtime, obviously. I mean, we know she's seeing her ex, so why? Why would she do this to this poor guy? I just feel really bad for Tim, but he's trying, he's making the most of what he can at the moment. He's here, he's not happy with the situation. He knows he's been treated like this before in the past by a partner. So he doesn't want to keep doing this again. But because he has to stay another week, he's giving it a go. So he wrote a list of things that he needs Sarah to do. He needs her to start changing her behavior. He needs some sort of validation from her because she's been treating him like crap.
I need to start feeling valued. I need you to put in effort if you actually want this to work.
Now, when he was reading out his list to Sarah and saying the things he needed, I felt like she looked bored on the couch. Did you see her face? She just looked like she was bored, oh, God, get this over and done with sort of thing. I felt like she really didn't want to be there. And the poor guy, he has to tell her, I need a hug. She can't just do that herself. He has to go out his way and say, she asked him, what do you need from me? He's like, well, a hug would be nice, a bit of a touch, just something to show you care. She needs to be told this. Now, she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to do it, but she does it. She knows she has to. She has to be good this week because otherwise she's gone. She needs to get Tim to be happy again so she gets to stay longer in the experiment. So she's going to be on her best behavior at this point. So yes, she goes up and gives him a hug. But I can tell you, she didn't want to. I know she didn't want to. She didn't want to be there. She just looked bored. Now, I don't know what her goal is at this point because I don't see it being in a relationship with Tim. I just don't see it.
If we want to move forward, stop reliving all the things that have happened or been said.
Now, Sarah, she's clearly hoping that if she gives Tim what he wants, she's getting him coffee, she's giving him hugs, she's doing the things she knows he wants. Not that she wants to do it, but she's doing these things because she wants to stay longer. She wants to stay in the experiment for as long as possible, get her airtime. And, she wants to just move past that, pretend it never happened. Let's move forward and just continue in the experiment. What she's not counting on is the fact that it happens to be feedback week. And guess who gets to ask the questions? Jaden. And now he's not going to let go. He's going to push her buttons.
We have some hard-hitting questions for Sarah, and for once, she's going to have to tell the truth.
Now, Jaden, he wants answers, so he's going to keep pushing her buttons till he gets them. And Sarah, well, she's not going to handle this well, because we know what she's like now. When she's put into a corner and she's got the pressure on her, she blows up. She cannot handle having any kind of pressure on her or any kind of bad, negative spotlight. She can't handle it. So, yeah, she's not going to take this well at all.
Are the messages to your ex still on your phone? And if they are, can Tim see them?
So Eden and Jaden, they come over and Jaden, he gets right into it and he asks Sarah, have you got text messages with your ex on your phone? If so, can Tim see them? Now she's like, oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. We don't really talk that often. And Jaden's like, no, hang on a minute. You would have texted at least in the last couple of weeks. You met up with the guy. So there would definitely be text messages on your phone. So you should be able to show Tim if they were innocent. If there's nothing wrong with them, Tim can see. And then she's like, oh no, actually I deleted them.
So you've deleted them?
Yeah.
You deleted them? Why would you delete a text message if it was just a meetup? If they were as innocent as you claim they are, then why would you delete them? To me, 100% sus, 100% proves that there was more to these text messages. There was something in these text messages she doesn't want Tim to see. Who knows how in-depth these text messages got? I reckon she hasn't deleted them either. I reckon they're still on her phone and she just doesn't want to show Tim. She doesn't want to show it because she knows how bad it is. So she's got to play the whole I deleted it card. She can't let him see it. I would love to see what was written on this phone now because now I'm thinking, okay, if it was obviously not innocent, for you not to be able to show Tim your messages, clearly they are not innocent. So what is it? What did you text your ex, Sarah? What did you text your ex?
Let's be honest, you don't just delete stuff for just meeting up.
After this, Jaden asked more valid questions to Sarah, like how is she going to start showing Tim that he's enough? How is she going to change her behavior? How is she going to show that she's over her ex? And he's called out how she's cancelled all these dates with her, how she's been treating Tim. He even asked her, how would you feel if Tim did this to you? These are all very valid questions, but Sarah, she doesn't like it. You know, she's like, oh, you're badgering me. I can't, you know, she can't handle it.
I need you to back off.
No, I'm not backing off.
She doesn't like it when the pressure's onto her and she has to start evaluating her behavior and taking accountability. She can't handle it. So she's like, oh, I've had enough now. She gets them to leave. So they leave, and then she basically breaks down because it's too much. So she has a bit of a cry, and she leaves. She's just like, oh, I can't, get out of my face. I can't take, get out.
Leave me alone! Stop!
Basically, at the end of the day, it's only because she can't own up to the fact that she's screwed up royally. And it's not just with the ex. It's a lot of things, you know. Tim has done nothing bad to her, but she's put him down so many times. And she's cancelled dates, and it's too many things that she's done at this point. And she knows she's screwed up. And now, in order to stay on the show, she has to start being good to him. Now, I'm just curious how much further they're going to last in the experiment, because obviously she's going to keep trying to kiss Tim's ass now and being all really good and perfect to stay on the show for longer. And I just hope Tim can see through all the crap and just remember how she has treated him. People don't change overnight, especially in this short period of time. No way. No way. So I hope he can see that she's being fake now. And he just needs to remember, you know, she's hiding things. She's being sketchy. You know, she has treated him badly. He needs to remember that and make sure he doesn't, you know, be fooled by her behavior. Because it looks like in the next episode, she's going to be nice to him and take him out on a picnic or something. So I hope he does see through that crap and doesn't think that she is trying to change. Because people don't change.
I don't know why you would delete the messages unless you had something to hide.
A girl that's been seeing her ex for the past 6 years and still seeing him while she's in an experiment isn't suddenly going to change overnight and say that, you know, she's never going to see her ex again. She's going to start acting nice. No, she's full of shit. And I really hope Tim can see that. I really, really do.
More depth to that relationship that you guys have and to what you potentially got up to on the weekend.
Alright guys, let me know what you thought of this episode, and let me know, would you guys delete a text message if it was an innocent message? If you had nothing to hide, would you delete your text messages? Do you delete your text messages? When was the last time you deleted a conversation with somebody? Like recently? Like, have you met up with somebody and then deleted their text message unless you had to hide something? Let me know, because I never have. I don't delete my text messages. So let me know. You guys like to delete your messages? Do you think there's more to it? Do you think she's innocent? I don't. I think it's completely shady, and I think everybody else can see it's shady as well. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next video.